friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do the triangle mesh stitch. For this project, you're going to need some yarn. I'm using this number 4 weight Handicrafter cotton by Bernat, but you use whatever you have on hand. You'll also need a crochet hook. I'll be using a 4mm hook today. You'll also need some scissors and a yarn needle. The yarn needle will be to weave in our ends. So gather your supplies and let's jump in. So the triangle mesh stitch is worked in multiples of 6 stitches. In the foundation chain, we're going to be adding an additional 7 stitches, but we need to be working in multiples of 6. So make your initial chain as long as you want, just make it divisible by 6. You could have 60 chains in yours, or you can do what I'm doing and you can start with a chain of 24. So I'm gonna start with a slip knot. I'll put my crochet hook into the slip knot, and then I will chain 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So that is our actual working chain. But for our foundation chain, we need to add an additional 7 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, for our first row, we're going to do a single crochet in the 10th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. I'll insert my hook into that 10th chain stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. There is our first stitch. Now, we're going to chain 3 next. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to skip 2 chain stitches, 1 and 2, and in that third one, we're going to do a treble crochet. Yarn over 2 times, 1 and 2, insert into the stitch, yarn over again and pull up a loop. Now there's 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, just like that. Next, we're going to do another chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip 2 chains, 1 and 2, and then we're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch. Then we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll skip 2, 1 and 2, and then we'll do a treble crochet in the next. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, just like that. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 2, 1 and 2, single crochet in the next. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1 and 2, treble crochet in the next. And we're going to repeat that all the way across for row number 1. Here I am coming up to the end of that first row. I'm going to do chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to skip the last 2 there, 1 and 2, and there's 1 chain left, and in that final chain, we're going to put a treble crochet, just like that. Now let's check out how this is looking. So at this point, the stitch looks super wonky, but it is going to sort of clean itself up with the next row. Right now, there's not really any triangles, so it's hard to see the vision of the triangle mesh, but the next row is really going to start to show that triangle. For row number 2, we're going to start with a chain of 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to turn. From here, we're going to do a treble crochet into the single crochet. So we're going to skip all these chains here. And our first single crochet, we're going to put a treble crochet into that single crochet stitch. And then we'll chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. Then we'll skip all of these chains and we'll do a single crochet into the treble crochet stitch. Then we'll chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3. And then into the next single crochet, we'll do a treble crochet. And then we'll chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3. And then into the treble crochet, we will put a single crochet. And we're going to repeat that all the way across. Chain 3, treble crochet, chain 3, single crochet. And we're just ignoring all of the chain areas and we're only working into the treble crochets and the single crochets. Here I am coming up to the end of the second row. I'm working on my last treble crochet into this single crochet here. So I'll just put that last treble crochet like that. Then I'll chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then into this big chain here, this big open space, I'm gonna just insert 1 single crochet into that large open space. And then to begin row number 3, we're gonna start with a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and turn the work. So now the mesh is starting to show off those triangles. It was a little wonky at first, and you know, it's still a little wonky here, but you can see we've got triangles with lines, so it splits those triangles into 2. We've got triangles, lines, splitting it into 2. So it's a little bit wacky, but it does have that triangular shape. So the chain 7 that we start this next row with represents a treble crochet and a chain 3. So we end up with a chain 4 for our treble crochet and then a chain 3, making a total for a chain of 7. From here, we're gonna skip that first single crochet, and then into the first treble crochet, we're gonna put a single crochet. Then we'll chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then into the next stitch, which is a single crochet, we're gonna put a treble crochet, just like that. And then chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then into the next big stitch, which is a treble crochet, we're gonna put a single crochet. And we're gonna repeat that all the way across for row number 3. Here I am just about at the end of row number 3. I'm gonna do my chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna finish this row with a treble crochet, just like that. And now you can really see those triangles starting to take shape. We've actually got these really nice little sort of hexagon shapes. Isn't that sweet? Now let's get into row number 4. Row number 4 is going to be the same as row number 2. This is a 2-row repeat, so rows number 2 and 3 are going to be all we repeat from here. We're gonna start row number 4 with a chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll turn the work. We'll skip that first treble crochet, and then into this single crochet, we're going to put a treble crochet. Then we'll chain 3 again, 1, 2, and 3, and then into the next treble crochet, we'll put a single crochet. And we'll repeat that all the way across. I'll meet you at the end of row number 4 to show you how we finish off the row and how we get into row number 5 and moving on this project. Here I am at the end of row number 4. I just did a treble crochet and then a chain 3. Now in the last large space, I'll put a single crochet. To begin row number 5, I'm gonna start with a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So whenever we're working an even number, we're starting with a chain of 3. Whenever we're working with an odd number, we're gonna start with a chain of 7. That's cute. So those chains make up all these diagonals, the treble crochets make up all the verticals, and then the single crochets are these small stitches in between. I'm gonna zoom through a few more rows to show you what it looks like if you continue this stitch. I'll meet you back here once I've got a few more rows. Alrighty, here I am coming up to the end. I'm going to put my last treble crochet in here. And this is, I think this is 11 rows. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows. Okay, so here's what 11 rows looks like. I'm gonna cut my yarn here and weave in my ends, and then I'll meet you back here to talk about this stitch. Ta-da! This is so cool. I didn't know how cool this was gonna look. I mean, I knew there was gonna be triangles, but look at how clean and clear these triangles are. How neat of a mesh is that? It's called the Triangle Mesh Stitch, and it really is just a whole lot of triangles. I wonder what I should use this stitch for. Do you see these cool hexagons? It's like each triangle is a piece of a pie. They're all kind of off on an angle, and it looks like there's no sense to it, but there's totally sense to it. And if we turn it 45 degrees, you can see we've got these perfect straight lines. How cool is that? I'm kind of loving this. If you're making a market bag, you could just make 2 rectangles in this stitch and then stitch them together at the sides and the bottom to make a really cool market bag. Wouldn't that be fun? Cool. So what do you think of the triangle mesh stitch? Let me know in the comments down below if you like this one and what you would use it for if you were making something with it, because I need inspiration. I can't think of many things to use it for, but I really like how it looks. I like those triangles. Anyway, thank you to everyone who's subscribed and who's supporting the channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel this month. Here is the list of supporters. If you want to join, check the links in the description for all the ways you can support the channel. Anyways, friends, that's all I've got for you today, the triangle mesh stitch. I'll see you next week. Bye!